Master J.
Good to have you back, Kimmy. We have one more entree to complete, and this challenge is all wrapped up.
Master J, are you ready to take on the spirit entree?
You know it. Let's start cooking.
Now, with the spirit entree complete, I will present you with this.
Alright, the spirit medallion. Alright, I guess I should go let Isaac know and find out what I need to do next. Thank you again.
Oh, welcome back, Jay. I was just going to give it to you for all your hard work. However, it was stolen from me, so therefore I do not have it.
Governor, looking for this? My medallion! If you want it, come and get it. Oh, I will come and get it! If you want to know how to find me, just line up all your medallions you already have and play the Song of Time. Telling me how to find you? You're either very stupid or very arrogant. Come and get me, Kabanov, if you dare. Oh, I'm coming for the medallion, and your head on a silver platter.
Forest medallion, fire medallion, water medallion, shadow medallion, and spirit medallion. Alright, Jay, go ahead and play the Song of Time.
Thank you, Isaac. Alright, here we go. One last confrontation, one last medallion. This must be the place. Looking for me, Cabador? Ha! About time you showed up. Just who are you anyway? My name is Simon Lupe of Makai. Makai realm? Simple, boy. Makai is the demon world. I am a vampire. Funny, you don't look like any vampire I've ever met. I will only need my human form for this. Your grandfather, Gene Kabanov, and Artemis's grandfather, Apollo Roth, sealed me up about 70 years ago. I have come back for revenge. So great-grandpa put you back once, huh? Well, allow me to put you back a second time! This clash is obviously getting us nowhere. What do you say? You and me each come up with an entree to represent the Light Medallion. The best entree wins the medallion. I accept your challenge, foolish boy. Okay, country boy, ready to be schooled? Tonight I will be using tuna, rice, green beans, and a tomato basil sauce. First we will start with the rice. I chose rice because water is a pure substance. Purity. Alright, for the rice, we will go ahead and add our onions. Season with salt and pepper. Add your rice, and now add the water. While this is cooking, we will move on to the tomato basil cream sauce. Alright, let's move on to the tomato basil sauce, while making sure not to touch the silver. Garlic, tomatoes, diced. Okay, the reason I did not mince the garlic is one, I'm not touching that any more than I have to, and two, we are going to puree this at the end anyway. So, let's go ahead and add some heavy cream, add some basil, now take your hand blender and blend it all together. Now that your vegetables have been pureed, season to taste. Now we move on to the tuna. I chose fish for this entree because of the Christian symbol, the one right here. Religion. For my fish, I chose tuna. So go ahead and season it to taste. Or not to taste. Well, if you're a vampire like me, you know, you don't mind little blood, but season it with salt and pepper. So, go ahead and place it into the pan. And make sure you cook it medium rare, okay? Then flip it over. For the green beans, we are going to saute them. I would show you, but I know Country Boy has shown you plenty of other times in other videos, so go watch them. Although I don't know why I would endorse him. Make sure you build up your height, put the rice in the center, green beans and tuna on top, and make sure you arrange your sauce nicely. And here you have the light entree. Garlic, purity, religion. Come on, why couldn't I have just taken the shadow medallion? Or I could have, you know, maybe bitten some nice girls tonight. It could be worse, it could be a sparkly prick who goes after a girl with no personality, but okay. I mean, alright, let's see what you're made of, Country Boy. Alright, here we go. Last entree at a time. Let's do this. For our chicken breast, we are going to season with a little salt and pepper. And we have our oven at 400 degrees. We are going to cook this for about 10 minutes starting off. We use a little paprika for color. You want to make sure the internal temperature is at approximately 165 degrees. So now we move on to the sauce. I chose chicken for this entree because you have to cook all the impurities out. I chose the sauce because it complemented the chicken well, and plus, well, Light Medallion is in the Temple of Time, and honey can actually last forever as long as you keep it sealed up. You're going to saute some garlic in a pan. Now make sure it is on a low heat, because you do not want to burn this up. Because if you have it on too high of a heat, I guess you could say the garlic will burn up on impact. Garlic is sauteing, and it's about at a point where we want it. We don't want to cook it too much because this will burn up very fast. So take some flour and make a roux. And this is going to thicken our sauce. Add some heavy cream. Now that we have some liquid in here, you can turn it up to like a medium heat, maybe a little more than medium, but not too much. In fact, it's probably better if you add hot cream to this. Well, not hot, but warm at least, so that way it can already start cooking and you don't have to wait on it. So next, go ahead, you can add ground cinnamon, which would be better. But I'm just gonna let a cinnamon stick sit in here for a little bit. And I'm also gonna let a bay leaf sit in here for a little bit. I'm going to bring this up to a low boil, and then I'm gonna start adding my honey to it. And this will give the bay leaf and the cinnamon stick time to bring some flavor out. Okay, now we'll start adding our honey. Just add a little bit of a time, because this should thicken it up, plus you don't want too much of a honey flavor. I would start out with about a tablespoon at a time. Just stir it on in there. In fact, I think this right here is pretty good. We got a nice little color to it. Do not forget to season with a little salt and pepper. White pepper would actually be better, but we're just going to use black pepper. And what we're going to do for a starch, we are going to use some pasta. So here's the sauce. It has pretty good sauce consistency, good color. So here we go. We are going to use this with our pasta.
Watch out!
We are going to go ahead and saute the green beans. I know I've done this in a couple videos of the entrees of time already, but if for some reason you missed any of those, first of all, go back and watch them. They're pretty cool. And yeah, just drop some green beans in some oil, season to taste with whatever you want. I would definitely recommend using oil. You don't want to use butter or else it will burn very quickly. The butter will, and you know, it won't be very good for presentation. So make sure your pasta is in the center of the plate. Try to get it as close to the center as possible. Put the green beans on top. Cut your chicken on a bias or at an angle and lay it out like shingles on a roof, and then go over it with your honey cream sauce. And here you have the real entree of Light. Alright, Simon, let's go ahead and check out those results. Let's see if Country Boy can beat you. Damn you, Kavanagh! I win. You better hand over that medallion right now. I've transported the Light Medallion over to Isaac, but do not think for a second that this is over. I will return. I don't care if the medallion is with Isaac. You are still going down, and I'm not letting you leave! He got away. Well, I know he'll be back, but I'll certainly take him out next time. Regardless, let's go back to Isaac. I'm back, Isaac. Do you have the Light Medallion? Welcome back, Jay. Funny thing is, the medallion just appeared in my workshop not too long ago. Congratulations, here is your final medallion. Alright. So, is there anything else? What do you mean? The note you left for me at the end of the forest, Entree. It said there may be something else waiting for me at the end. I left the medallions, but I never left you a note. I had you do all this because I thought it'd be great training for you. Training? You really pushed yourself. You stepped out of your comfort zone and worked hard on your entrees. And while I had nothing to do with Simon, didn't even know the guy existed, you still stood up to him and won against all odds without any technicalities and without anyone else's help.
Oh, so sorry to interrupt, guys. But Jay, you have another note? It says, "To my dearest great-grandchild, I have one more inheritance item for you." The rest didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. It says, "Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Go to them to find the inheritance item."